Yosef is dead. To make matters worse, beyond the helmet, you feel light. Too light. The usual second skin of your armor is all but removed, leaving you with only your padded armor underneath. There's no sign of the ship, no sign of life. And you're in the middle of a desert.
Oh my. That's not good.
Can you make a quick perception roll for me, please, as you're trying to get your bearings?
Perception, you say?
No.
Okay. Fiber the channel is on. There we go.
Let me make the dice roll here. Up here.
Ah, 1 success.
Alright, and so you've rolled. You immediately recognize. Lower the music, please. Oh, okay. I will. How low do we want to go?
Yeah, music is a bit loud AF, as the kids would say.
So
the kids,
loud.
the Padawans would say.
Loud
can...
AF.
Sorry. I forgot I was at 100. My bad. Okay, if sounds good. Sorry, I made sure they have ambiance, so I can really control it from OBS. But yes, as you start to look around, you immediately recognize the remnants of what looks to be a mining colony. Technology that's usually used to gather materials from a certain planet, digging to the cores. You do see it stationed in various spots from a distance, about miles away. Uh, it's almost as if like the entire area looks like a towered structure of just multiple machineries, structures. It's almost like a town, but it's mainly for mining, caves, and all of those oil rigs.
And you said it looks abandoned, right?
You can hear sounds of like think like there it's alive, very much active. It's an active mining colony,
Gotcha.
but it's pretty far off. And there's a sinking suspicion that you were dumped here thinking you were dead.
It's very hard to kill me. Is there any like vehicle or anything around me?
No, it's just you and the dead body of Joseph.
Everything useful on him?
I mean, you can look. I mean, assuming are you gonna go through that Joseph's dead body?
Yeah.
You can.
He's not using it anymore.
True. You've seen that definitely the injuries he sustained from your fight in Arvala has taken a toll on him. Uh, he didn't make it, and it's almost as if he's been left to bleed here. Uh, and you see that he more or less has his tools. He has uh, like more or less his tool belt, the usual technician tools. He didn't have much weapons on him, and it seems as if even his wallet with whatever credits he had was empty. Like, who would loot a poor man who was supposed to go home? Oh yeah, you do recall vaguely that you did promise you were gonna bring him back home, uh, and now he's dead.
Yeah. Well, it's not my fault.
All right. Can you do?
Gonna look at his body.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll get the bag for this.
Yes. Can you do a quick intelligence roll for me? With a boost.
That's a blue die, yeah?
Yeah. Add a blue dice. Oh, hello. Hello.
What is my... I just rolled 2 dice then, is that?
Yep.
Yeah, so I have 2 intelligence, so I just rolled 2 dice.
And then
2
plus
greens.
boost. Blue. Plus blue.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, good.
It's been a while.
I know.
Okay, you can't edit them. Roger that. Sometimes you can edit them, and they'll let you do it.
Yeah. It's okay. Nice. Oh, nice.
Oh!
Success
Ooh.
and advantage. It's emotion running through you now as you recognize like the events that transpired before this event. After Arvala, the narrowly escaping the bounty on your head together with a certain Zabrak named Genta, you had a bit of drinks to celebrate. It was on him. He used his upfront credits to pay, might as well, and had a few drinks. You checked on it, made sure there was nothing, of course. And yet, after a couple of drinks, he did tell you that, it's been a rough night. He can take on the piloting for a bit, rest, somewhere along those lines. You didn't really trust him much, which you were right about, as he immediately stabbed you with an injection right at the spot as you kind of just turned away to like, no, I'll do piloting. The moment you turned your back, you felt a sharp prick. Everything went black afterwards. And you hear a line going like, nothing personal, just business. As your memory fades.
Unfortunately, he did make it personal.
Yes, because now you have none of your Mandalorian armor. And no ship. And dead Joseph.
Sends him a text message, I lived, bitch.
Oh, you do?
No. Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
I'm
Yes.
gonna walk to the town then.
Okay. It's gonna be a bit of a walk, because you do see it from a distance. It's the size of a thumb, but you can tell that they're really big structures. Yes, they took his very signature gray and red armor for this instance, and some things you just don't take from a Mandalorian, especially a Fett. As you start to traverse, I need you real quick to make one more roll. I believe it is called I need a roll for willpower from you real quick. Or you could opt to use your cool in this instance.
Wait, what? My what?
My what? No, sorry. Cool.
It would be the same thing, so it's just gonna be willpower then. Oh! Hella. I rolled it.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Hella.
What's going through, despite the unforgiving environment, the air, it's almost like your mouth feels dry every time you breathe, and, there's the need for water It's the kind of heat that gets under your skin. It's like it's almost drying you out, evaporating you. What's going through your like your on normal circumstances, some mortals would go crazy being under this kind of condition. But what does Candy think as he walks towards the mining colony?
Have to live not for myself, but for my family. I'm not dying on some fucking rock. And I have to get vengeance for the poor fucker that got roped into this.
He was just in the wrong place, the wrong time, and he got shot.
It is not a professional's. It's not a professional's idea of what you do. Obviously, this wasn't a guild-sanctioned hit because you're not supposed to hit anybody else but the hit.
It was unfortunately collateral in all this, and the fact that
You
he
are not.
was left to bleed out.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're not supposed to hit collateral when it's guild business.
And so as you continue to walk trails of footsteps from where you were last lying down, the wind that blows actually removes your tracks, almost as if erasing your footprints. But you continue on, continue to walk. And now we shift the scene real quick to a certain droid. There's a bit of sounds of, shall we say, the gears and the cogs and the hammering, the moving, and there's a lot of activity where you're at. It's too noisy for your taste. And you're kind of not in the safety of your creator's place as he made you go off to do an errand, trying to get some spare parts for him in one of the shops. He simply gave you a piece of paper, told you, just pick up these few things for me. There's a couple of augmentations here and there. Probably something I can put on you if I have the energy.
So lazy these days. Can't even walk. Might as well give yourself these legs at this point.
I made you for this exact reason, to do what I ask. Go. Fetch me those things.
Ugh, this is why I can't stand humans like you.
Hey, if it weren't for this human, you wouldn't exist. Haha.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I couldn't end you any day here. I am the perfect droid.
Not perfect enough. Not yet.
You're right. I can always achieve something a little more perfect. But that just means I'm even more excellent than you would even made me in the beginning.
No, I wouldn't be insulted, but you sound just like me. So it's like father, like son, really. Now off you go. Get me those augmentations.
I know. Which side of town this time? That one dude who keeps thinking.
Oh, just in the center, really. What was that? Yes, there was a safe house. Forget the fact that they're run by Imperials. Simply go there, hand over the piece of paper, tell them it's from me, and I'm going to get those things. Just to pick up, then head back.
I'd just take the note and just walk away, clearly annoyed. I grab my hat from off the little desk that I have in the corner where I keep all my equipment. Just
Alright.
place it on my head. I have to get rid of this man at some point.
Yes. Speaking of this man, can you make a roll real quick? See if your character is knowledgeable of this. Let's go with Oh, you do have an education. Let's go with that.
Uh,
Your
which
education
one again?
is yellow, green, green. So there's two greens and one yellow. So GGY.
Oh, I wrote that backwards.
It works. It works. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Ah, yes. There's a certain annoyance to you as your creator has taken the moniker of the Maker, which is a bit ballsy because, as far as you've read in terms of what the Maker is, this is the one that created the first droid. You know, the one that supposedly gave sentience to the droids. It's a kind of philosophy. And for him to take that moniker, it's a bit of overconfidence there. You're aware he's not the Maker because he shouldn't be alive if he was, and given his lifespan. It's like, but he does call him. He's kind of grandiose. He believes himself to be the Maker. After all, he made the perfect droid.
Yeah. Oh God, this old man. He's crazier than a rancor without its own meal.
Okay, so you kind of make a people's feelings right. Yes. You kind of traverse with your hat, your warm hats. I need you to roll real quick for streetwise. See if you don't get lost.
That's a one green, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, don't have one streetwise. Rip. I cry every time. Oh no. Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Well, it is an
I'm so
advantage.
mad at I can't even. Is it with advantage?
Yeah, you do have an advantage. So in the scene,
Okay.
you kind of lost your way.
Yeah.
It's like, mm, you start to walk around. You kind of, you get lost in these parts, and a couple of droids kind of bump into you, which adds to your further annoyance. A bit of, what looks to be, some kind of gunk, some grease got rubbed off on your chassis, your arms, as
Wrong.
they bumped into you, as they were just like rushing off somewhere. You have been defiled
I.
by droids.
Ugh. Disgusting. These lower droids don't know their place. I turn around and see what droid it was.
Oh, it's your standard run of the mill stage one droid. Uh, they're just generally a repair droid. Uh, a lower super lower rank of technician compared to you, your level. They're probably the ones doing the cleaning, the unclogging of most of the pipes that still continues to use the barbaric fossil fuels in this time.
Okay. Oh God, I don't know if I want to start off this way. Yeah.
Yeah, they just kind of run off. They kind of get out of your sight, but you are covered with what looks to be the substance. And as I will say though, the advantage you get is you were able to be stopped enough because of this droid just passing by you. You kind of look at them, and you do hear a voice somewhere going, um, which way is the Imperial outpost again?
Oh, can I see just what the voice looks like?
They look to be wearing a cloak over them, and they're talking to one of the droids and kind of stop and turn, and in a very responsive robotic voices. Ah, yes. The Imperial outpost is found northwest, and then like actually gives the the actual latitude, longitude, where to curve and stuff like that. So you were able to overhear that. The details given by the droid to direct this cloaked figure towards the outpost.
I think I'm just gonna remember that and keep going.
Okay. And then the cloaked figure kind of thinks, then starts to move. Can't see much of them because of the cloak covering most of their face.
And I bump into the person.
Okay. You do have the advantage, so let's have you roll for intelligence, see if you recall the information mentioned by the droid on where the Imperial outpost is. You do remember hearing safe house, but they mentioned an outpost, so could be the same thing.
What? That's brain right.
Hello there.
Roll now for intellect.
You. Thank you for following. Speedy as a cat.
That's right. Is 3. So yeah, brain correct.
That's okay. Let me check you. I already found it already. Okay. Wait, you only have one intelligence? What?
No, I should have 3 intelligence.
Oh, okay. Barry's like, what?
No, the one was from last roll. I was just
Yeah.
making sure I had. Yeah.
Yeah, it's three intelligence. Oh, with your
Gonk.
advantage, you do have a boost. You were able to listen in, so you can throw in a blue dice, which is B. Whoa, okay, so the blue cancels itself out, but your original roll says 2 successes and 2 advantage. You could have sworn the instructions were safe house, not outpost. That's the thing that's nagging at the back of your head. But you're kind of a bit lost, at least. And, if there's an Imperial outpost, it could point you to the direction of the safe house. That's the general logic you're going through. But it's nagging at you that it is an outpost and not the safe house.
You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna try and go to those directions.
Okay, alright.
I'm gonna
So,
drop the note to it as I walk away from that direction.
okay, alright. So you kind of travel along, and you're kind of in the same route as this cloaked fellow. As you guys kind of going the same route. How are you walking? Like, casually, cautiously?
I think it's that. I'm trying to think of it. It's very. I'm being casual, but clearly I'm trying to blend in somewhere.
Ooh, okay.
So sort of like someone trying to do a normal civilian walk.
Alright. Can you roll a quick stealth for me?
2 greens.
Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, alright. The dice gods are in your favor today. Everybody's getting successes. And then in the actual combat, the dice is shit. No, just kidding. No, let's not jinx it. But you actually blended. Despite your mindset of being above most droids, given the amount of grease you have on your arm, You kind of blend in. It's just you happen to take the same route as this cloaked fellow into the streets.
Interesting. Do I recognize the area we're now in by the time we get near the safe area? Or outpost?
Given the fact that it's kind of, you'll remember the instructions. It's supposed to be somewhere at the center, at the heart of the mining colony. But the instructions mention northwest, so this is going to be slightly elevated, somewhere on a cliffside that would overlook uh, the mining area. So this is going to be slightly off course to where you need to be.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna keep following him until something happens.
Okay. You start to follow, and you're kind of blending in with the other droids who's just going about their business, moving around different minerals, and the things that they have mined going, the shifting of schedules, like every 36 hours they shift with another droid. The majority of the people, or at least the species here, is droids. The planet is unforgiving. People who stay here don't really live too long, which explains why the Maker often stays in his place, which is insulated and provides the ample amount of oxygen to breathe. He doesn't step out. Everything's insulated, and with the way that when he does need to step out, he would actually put like an entire hazmat suit, uh, and gas mask and everything, because the planet is just that harsh. So you continue to move along, and this cloaked individual though, I need you to make a perception roll.
Okay.
I believe in you. I believe. Oh wow! Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that's advantage. Eh.
Is it a or
It's not. It's not a success. Sorry, but you can't. It's still a cloak figure, but here are the few things you pick up on this fellow that's that you've been walking with in front of. Where I have water. And I'll stretch it a bit. For this instance, you can't still see this person's face. I mean, the voice was masculine at least, and had a certain accent that I can't mimic because limitations, limitations to my speech box. But you do recognize, at least from what you can tell with the observation of you just being behind him, following, wearing a cloak, and you do recall your Maker does have a, like, when they're outside they have to wear suits. This person's definitely humanoid. Their skin, for one. Skin. Uh, a bit of like reddish, blackish spot marks and stuff. Very unique. Um, roll the dice on a 10 or lower, then Ma has to try the voice just said you can't do. Damn it! No! Okay, wait, hold on. We're back. I got at 18. I'm sorry. The dice gods have spoken. The dice gods do not want me to offend people. Okay, so you can tell it's humanoid. They have skin. They're not droids. And the fact that they're just wearing a cloak is weird, especially for usual humanoids in this area. That's it. That's all you're getting.
can I try doing an underworld check.
Okay. So what specifically are you rolling for the underworld?
I want to know if I would know if any of our bounty hunters are coming.
If you know any, sorry.
Any bounty hunters in the area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Then I'm going to imagine this character having Denma's Uwu voice. God damn it.
But I
GG.
believe that is.
If you have the right amount of channel points. Oh, nice! 3 success and 4 advantage. Here's what you know about the bounty hunters. There's no existence of bounty hunters specifically in this area, as this is an imperial area, in a sense that they would rather do get hired guns, like more of an internal thing, than getting independents to work here. And given the environment, not a lot of people would want to stay here and set up shop or set up a guild. No, not much humans or humanoids would opt to stay here. So, usually, if there's gonna be some sort of uh, shall we say, manpower, it's usually hired guns coming from internal. You do see the occasional ships that come by, and you did recognize there would be some that would have the imperial crest, uh, to signify that they are hired by the empire.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's more or less the knowledge that you have. No, there's no existing bounty hunter guild in this particular planet. It's mostly droids, and it's handled by the empire. This is basically one of the planets that they're using to mine materials.
Oh, geez, my voice did not want to turn on, apparently. Then I'm going to just keep following until we get there.
Okay. You do finally get to the spot, and you do see what looks to be the typical hazmat suit, the gas mask that you would see from your maker, with a couple of what looks to be white armored fellows with hazmat suits, stormtroopers, as they're lined up there, and they go halt, and the cloaked figure stops and goes, "I got something you guys might want. It's in my ship." And they kind of look, and goes, I came to parlay. I have a contract with the Imperial. Thought I could give something, and the Stormtroopers kind of weirded out by this, and you eventually see them kind of let this cloaked figure go in after he shows something. And you do see his hand, it's red with black stripes. I do need you, if you saw that detail, uh, so you did have advantage for this one. So I'll give you a boost for this particular role. You'll be trying to, I think it starts with an X. Senology.
Okay.
You're trying to
What?
determine. Alien! Then add a boost of blue. Oh, okay. 2 successes, 3 advantage. Oh, that skin? Definitely a Zabrak. That's a Zabrak if you've ever seen one. At least on skin tone.
How strange for one to be.
And
Very
you,
rarely leave.
yes, and with your advantage, I'll say that you do have a knowledge of Zabraks being ruthless. Ruthless races, they even kill their own. Because they can. The strongest prevail. The weak don't last for long. And they enter, and you're still outside, and you actually do see some of the stormtroopers kind of look at you, seeing as you're kind of like standing there while the other droids kind of move.
Um, what would it?
Yes. What would your character do? Pretend to walk away? Do you approach them?
I would like to try and find a computer.
Sorry, what?
I want to see if I can find a computer on the outside of the building,
Oh,
sort of like a terminal.
given the weather, they have to be like insulated in some like computer labs because the moment you try to boot it up, it's just gonna melt out here.
You know, Tatooine had computers outside.
Yeah, I mean, the condition of the area is just not good for technology in that sense. It needs to be in a safe space. So you can go to some public computer labs, some libraries.
Well, I was saying, instead, I tried sneaking in.
You want to sneak in this place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all right, all right. Okay, let's have you roll for a stealth. I'll declare, for this one, you're going to have a setback, just a bit, because you are getting into an outpost. So roll red, just R.
It was
First.
red? Okay.
Oh no! The first fail of the day.
no.
Quite unfortunate, but it is. You do get like you do try to get in, and like try to sneak up from behind, but this is definitely like an area that is constantly surveilled. It is an outpost. There's like a high tower looking down, and they're seeing you try to climb up. What you thought was a weak spot. You do find a weak spot in this area, but given uh, not your loud nature, and you've been spotted walking towards this location. You hear one of the stormtroopers go, "Hold it! You're not authorized here, droid. Back away."
There'd be a way to negotiate my way for this.
Well, you do see blaster rifles, so it depends how you want to negotiate.
It's true. Hmm. And that was such a bad fail.
It's just like you tried, but you did find a weak spot to get into this outpost. Uh, what looks to be like there's a blind spot for you to turn and just get into a back door. But you were caught.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yes.
fall back to the ground. At least fine.
You're gonna
Then-
fall on your back.
I'm gonna land on my feet.
Okay.
I mean, why would I'm perfect?
Okay, so you're gonna land and then.
And then I'm gonna turn to the stormtrooper and I'm gonna try and convince him that it was a mistake and I was trying to just do a cleaning job, despite how much I hate it on the inside.
Oh, okay. So this is gonna be a deception roll, And given your personality, you did say that you kind of hate it. Let's put a challenge roll for that. Put a purple. Oh no. They kind of look at you and then they're like, "You you don't look like a cleaner droid. You look like an LOM protocol. You're not supposed to be in this spot. You're given directives." Like they can kind of talk to you now and they talk you down like a droid. Like, you're given directive. Step away. Return to your post.
I'm gonna go back.
A command to give players advantage, disadvantage on a roll. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can add that. We can add that for the next episode. Definitely, I'll add that. People can give a boost or a setback, or the lovely black dice, which is just gonna be like, I would like to give fails. So we'll see. Uh,
I'm just
I'll put
gonna,
that for the
gonna
next.
walk away.
Okay. You start to walk away. Where do you head to now?
I'm gonna camp across the street, basically, in a building or alleyway,
You're gonna what?
and just wait. Just like wait inside
An alleyway?
and just watch. Yeah, like in an alleyway, and just watch the
Okay.
hideout.
Okay. Alright. So you kind of get into an alleyway. And you kind of do a stakeout. You- as that's happening, we're gonna shift scene again to Kandaron Fett.
Hey.
You make it into the mining colony. You kind of get into what looks to be a plaza of sorts. And much to your chagrin, there's way too many of them. Too many droids moving around. All shapes and sizes.
Hmm. Do I know anything of where I am, or am I just fucking in the dark?
From your perception at least, you can try to roll for an outer world. I think there's a dice for that.
Outer Rim knowledge.
Outer Rim. Yep. Let's go.
Two
Okay.
advantage.
To advantage. You can't pinpoint it exactly, but you know that your last location was Arvala, and Arvala is, of course, in the Outer Rim, so this could be any of the planets in the Outer Rim. You're aware for the fact that this probably did not have time, at least whoever took your ship did not have time to do a hyperdrive. So you're still within the system of the outer regions. They wouldn't be able to get to another area, either to the core or further out. But a few things that, as you see that it's a lot of droids, not much, like it's like a sea of them just moving around like ants. Yeah, this feels like one of those places that's not friendly by humanoid standards. And given the fact that it's getting really difficult for you to breathe by the minute, you're just powering through because you've been through worse. Thank you for that hydrate. So you can't really pinpoint exactly what it is, but that's the details that you get.
Do I know there's an Imperial presence now?
Perception roll.
A little perception roll, eh?
Yes.
I got 2 dice for that, actually.
Yes.
Uh,
Let's give you 1 dice because it's part of your job to like kind of know if it's Imperial. Like it's knowing the territory.
1 blue.
1 blue, bada bee, bada ba. What? Not that you recall. When you start to look around, I mean, droids. They could be anyone's. It could be something owned by a private conglomerate. Could be owned by the Imperial Army. But there is something telling though, as the majority of the droids start to move. You do spot, at least from a distance from where you are at, because you're kind of like in the center area, what looks to be an outpost. And outposts usually mean there is authority. So there is something that's currently actively surveilling this place.
I'm gonna walk towards the outpost.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Uh, you
Gonna
start.
keep my gun close at hand.
Yeah. You still do have your cape. You still have your predator. It's just you feel very light as you start to move.
I still have
Towards-
like the undersuit, no armor plates. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, God damn it. And the helmet. That's the only thing that's sticking out right now. You continue to move. How do you approach the place? Stealthily or like I'm going to walk up there?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up there. Fuck 'em.
It's just like okay. So out of the stakeout done by like just a shift of the POV. PD1, you're in the alleyway, just watching. It's kind of like a boring 30 minutes, and it's just like stormtroopers just like being idle, doing their patrols, the typical what do you call this? The NPC movements of them being in a certain direction at a certain time. You're spotting the blind spot at the back.
He accidentally hit a rock. Like, who did that?
Who did this? Who was
Must
that?
have been the wind.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Hello? Who's there? I must
Yeah.
be imagining things.
What PD1 spots though is like this is an anomaly in terms of like your knowledge because you did roll high with your advantage. There's a man with a helmet. Weird. It doesn't match with the color of his helmet though. Like the matching doesn't fit. But you do see somebody with a helmet approach the outpost, and you immediately see the stormtroopers on guard and go, "Halt!"
I'm gonna walk with my prepared to pull out my blaster.
Mm-hmm. So you're just watching for now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have my hand near me.
Okay. Everything is sus, indeed. So you're watching closely. So the stormtroopers do react to Kandaron's presence. Oh no, dice cam on. I don't have a dice cam. Um, hold on. But what does Kandaron do in this moment?
Oh, I'm just gonna stand still.
State your business.
Something was stolen from me. I come to get some help from the authorities.
Hey, real quick, somebody asked to see the dice. Here's the dice. Don't know how to keep it on. It's over here. Nice. Alright, they kind of look and goes, and what was stolen from you?
Family heirloom, how does that work?
We do not handle private affairs. Everything here is under the jurisdiction of the Imperial Army.
I'd like to speak to one of your officers then.
Under whose authority? Who do you speak for?
Myself.
Who are you associated with?
Bounty Hunters Guild.
There's like side glances as I goes. Were you commissioned by the Imperial Army to make a hit?
I have been commissioned by the Imperial Army on multiple occasions, yes.
But what are you doing in this planet?
One of a partner double-crossed me.
Again, that civilian matters are not of our concern. Is this partner of yours a threat to the Imperial Army? Has the Imperial Army given you a specific mission? Can you provide a comm link to discuss the mission details?
I will say, there is a dead man out in the wastes. I just want to get my armor back.
There's a... There's a pause as they goes. If you are looking for a specific bounty hunter, if you're working on their bounty hunter guild, there's no guilds in this planet.
I'm aware.
We cannot help you, as this seems to be a private matter and has no associations with the Empire.
I'm just gonna walk forward without stopping.
You see them immediately go and go, Dick, you're not authorized to get any closer.
Gentlemen, I'm a very patient man. I like to think that... I would like to think that hurting two men who are just doing their job is beneath me. However, if you impede me any more than you already have, I will have but no choice but to leave you on the floor.
Wait, hold on. Zed, I showed the dice. I can't do dice cam, so I can only show the dice tray to Zed. Yeah, I got dice. I can't do dice cam, and technically I'm showing a digital dice right now, so it's okay. Sorry, dog. If you want a refund, you get a refund. But yeah, in your response to, shall we say, they kind of they're very hesitant, as obviously this isn't anything related, like as far as they know, this is like a personal matter, and they just tell you to back off. This isn't
Merely
Empi-
once.
I
Do you want me to make it Empire business?
Is that a threat?
Gentlemen, before you stands a Mandalorian, I would not suggest it.
They kind of... You mentioned Mandalorian. Almost as if the area went still, and you immediately start to pick up with your advantage. At least there's somebody in a high tower on Overwatch with you right now. Both of them, it's like, we will be recognizing your words as a threat. You have been given a warning to step away. This is an Imperial outpost. I suggest you choose your next words wisely and walk away.
Well then, where's your spaceport?
At that, immediately like they're still kind of guarded, waiting for further like hostility. But at that question, they kind of make a direction. They point towards north, just straight ahead.
Any ships leave recently?
You can ask the spaceport. That's the knowledge they have.
Don't have eyes. Probably why you aim for shit. And he's going to turn and go north.
Right. So, Petey, you heard the man. It's a Mandalorian.
That's not a common occurrence here ever.
Yes, first you see a Zabrak, and now you see a Mando.
Clearly something is very wrong here today.
Yes, indeed. Well, you still have your mission to head to the center to get some augmentation for the Maker. Do you continue, or do you follow this Mandalorian who's brazenly walking towards the spaceport?
You know what? I'm gonna go back onto my initial reason for leaving was to get to the shop.
Okay. Alright. So, you kind of believe, okay, you've seen a Mandalorian in the flesh. It's only been in history books spoken of their kind. And he just wore a helmet and really weird armor.
I mean, for all I know, it could be a fake too.
That is true. Oh, who just kind of bluff the stormtroopers. But you make your way towards the shop. It's actually owned by it's currently run by a merchant droid. And they go, hello, how can I help you? How can I assist you?
You just tell them everything that I most likely remembered from the list.
They take your note. It goes, the augmentations. It seems as if, we do have some of the parts here, but I'm afraid that some of them were apparently stuck at customs, did not have the proper paperwork.
Alright. Buddy, here's the deal. And I'm just gonna put my blaster on the table. We're gonna negotiate this out really, really fast. You're either gonna somehow get those parts to me in the next yesterday, or there's gonna be something going on here.
They look at the blaster. They look at, I'm afraid that it is not an error in my coding or my processes. The one that filed the paperwork to acquire the augmentation did not procure the proper licenses to have the augmentation be sent here. Hence, it is held at customs.
This droid sounds very pleased with itself.
You idiots never heard of just sneaking it in.
Does not compute.
Well, Edie is so frustrated.
Like,
It's going to just shoot.
what?
Are you gonna fucking shoot him?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh.
Holy shit. Okay, alright. That is a decision. Okay. And makes sense. Okay, so let's go to, what gun do you have? Gun. It is a holdout blaster. It is short range. Okay. Stun. It's a stun setting though. You're not putting it to stun. I'm assuming you're not putting it to stun. Are you shooting to kill?
I'll just stun him for now.
Okay. For that one, range light, please. And given that it is close quarters, I mean, he's actually there's no difficulty because this is basically a help. This is just a merchant drone. It doesn't have any soak or anything. So go ahead, roll. Dun it. Yo. Okay. He did not have like there's like the default one soak, but it's enough for it like with how I kind of want to know how fast you shoot it. Where do you shoot it? Where do you shoot the stun? You do have an advantage.
I'm gonna just shoot him in his right arm.
Okay. You do that. Even on a stun setting, you basically see the right arm kind of fly off. And they're just standing still, and you slowly see their heads slowly turn, look at their lost arm, and then they look back at you. We're gonna have to charge your creator for the damages. It will be on his bill.
Oh,
I hope you have a good day. Like, he's just standing there, his arms gone. Because he didn't have much soak to fight that. It's like not like that. Okay. What does PD1 do afterwards? After incurring some bills for the maker. Hello? Did I lose Purple? Oh wait. Oh, headphones died. Okay, let's transition to scene. Don't worry. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, so we go to Canderon Fat now. Well, it's a bit of a walk, and this place reeks of droids. Like, way too many.
Yo, it smells like fucking oil in here, bro. What the fuck?
So, you do find a space station. It's called Bleak Point.
Fitting.
Bleak Point Station. You do see like a bit of a. It says like Bleak Point Station, and you actually do see some starfighters, from a distance. A couple more droids per like. There's a lot more. This is like one of the bigger places with a lot more ships, and there is a you actually do see from the signage it says Nam Chorios.
Gotcha. So I know it's in the same system as where I was last at.
Nam Chorios sounds like a planet, and it feels like you're aware at least that you this place where you're at right now, you couldn't have jumped the hyperspace that far. It would have been close to Navarro, so you're still kind of like in the outer rims. So you have a feeling this could be the name of the planet.
Any freighter that I've noticed?
Perception roll, please.
Ships are rather big. Can I get a blue dice on that one?
I'll tell you what, because you would know your ship.
My wife!
You would know your ship. Yeah, I'll add blue.
Cool. Nice.
Nice. Very nice. To your utmost disbelief, you do find your ship. Behind the
Going in.
gates.
I'm going in.
Okay. You kind of march in, and you immediately hear, immediately there's a droid that steps in front of you. It is a security droid. It says, "Hello, welcome to Bleak Point Station. How may I assist you?"
I'm going in.
Do you have a license or a permit to have you get into the Star Station?
Left it on my other pants.
Quite unfortunate. I hope you can fetch your pants. It is
I'm
protocol.
gonna blow its head off. It's pissed me off. I'm gonna blow its head off.
I hope you can find your pants. Okay.
And obviously, there is reports of a murderous droid running around shooting other droids. So it's probably just that droid again. Unlucky. I'm gonna shoot it with
Okay,
my.
make
Harp.
this is up close, this isn't ranged, it's point blank, so I'll give it a purple dice for difficulty.
And I'm doing my ranged heavy because it's my.
Yep, it is. That's why it's difficult. Not
Ugh.
even, no, like, this, see, even if he had soak, it's enough to blast half of its face as it was talking, and it's just like, I hope you can find your pants in the and then you just see explosion, like shards of his face just splattering everywhere, and you just hear a whirring sound of pants, 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 pants,
And I'm gonna
pants.
push him away, and then I'm gonna go in the gate, and I'm gonna stealth into the hangar.
And then you see a lot more security drones kind of slowly turn, and they said, "Code alert, code alert," and they kind of say some jargon of code. Basically, a permitless individual has trespassed on private property. Engage, like restrain, as you start to see more or less minions of security drones just moving towards you. There's about 5 of them moving towards you.
Can I not stealth my way out of this?
You just shot somebody, and this is
I
an
know.
open space. Tell
Shoot and
me.
then run behind some boxes.
Oh, I mean,
Because it's probably very busy. Stuff is coming in and out. There's probably like stacks of boxes, fuel, and all that shit.
point, point. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Okay. You can roll for your stealth to try to hide the nearest crates. Because from the gates, it would be like some opening space with all the things. You can try to find yourself a nearest hiding spot. But
Yep.
I will have to give challenge dice for this because you just shot something point blank and you're running towards a hiding spot.
You're gonna give me a purple or black? What was it?
It will be a black.
Okay.
That will be a BLK, I think.
BLK.
Or K.
Yeah, I'll do K.
Okay. Oh, wow. It canceled out the. Nice. That's cool. All right. Like you've done this before. You've shot somebody and ducked out of the way. It's just like, whee, as you kind of move, and immediately there's like droids going like alert, alert, permitless, trespasser, proceed with caution. Then they start to move towards where the droid had blown off, who still continued to repeat the words pants, 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 pants. You kind of see there's a lot of what do you call this? There just happens to be not crates specifically, but there are kind of like a storage unit where they would kind of put things in. So you were
Mhm.
able to move behind it and kind of not move for more. They did see movement and they're starting to scout around. And you see like they're scanning the area for movement. Um, and you've managed to find a spot where you can just stay still for a moment and not trigger their sensors. Like starting
How
to check.
far is the ship?
It's kind of like because of the way it's set up. There's the gates, uh, and what looks to be a walkway that leads to like the huge, uh, like shed-like things where they would hide. Because the kind of environment this is, you have to keep things within, like under a roof, an insulation.
Mhm.
Keeping them out is just gonna destroy them. So it's within one of the, I forgot what it's called. Is it a hangar? Hangar?
Yeah, like a hangar.
Yeah. So they've the one of the available hangars. It's with other starfighters. Is your freight ship, and you
It's
can
not mine.
tell.
I stole it, but
I mean, borrowed, acquired legally. Yeah, I mean, it was given to you by Cargador, so makes sense. Okay, hold
yeah.
on. The music stopped. Hold on. Let me transition. No problem disappeared.
I'm gonna try and like move my way up to the ship and
Mhm,
like maybe do coordination to like not get spotted.
mhm. Wait, hold on. You're gonna maneuver yourself there.
Yeah, I'm gonna like do coordination such to like stealth me in.
Oh, coordination is kind of like you're creating a movement. Stealth's like a specific thing, but I'll say you're agile enough to get into the ship before they pick up on your movement.
I'm in the ship. All right.
Like get at least within proximity, because you're gonna make a beeline for it.
Is it open?
It is an open area, unfortunately. Yeah.
No, is the ship open?
No.
Any sign of anybody being there?
You can't tell from the distance. You just were able to spot it.
I wonder if he's still on the same comlink frequency. I'm gonna check.
Ooh, okay.
Are you there?
There's silence.
No, you're not hearing a ghost.
There's crack on the other end to let you know that, you know, there's someone on the other end, like listening in.
You stole something from me. Otherwise, I would have let you go. However, you stole something from me. Bring it back, and we can go our separate ways. If not, it's a very nice ship you have here. It'd be a shame if you're trapped on this planet, same as me.
Then he goes, look, it was nothing personal. I just thought I could get a couple more credits, letting them know that
You
I took
made,
you down.
you made it extremely personal.
Look,
You,
they're not gonna
you can
believe me if I don't show the armor.
you can still get out of this alive.
I do plan to get out of this alive.
Then be smart. Bring it back. We'll go our separate ways.
Here's the thing, though. Can I just give it to some of these, It's Imperial guys.
Then you're helping me get it back, aren't you? I wonder what happens if I put all these fuel tanks right next to the ship and shoot it.
You're gonna make a mess. Great attention to you.
I already have done that.
You don't want to cause more problems. This is... Look,
If I get in that base, everybody's going to die, including you. Unless you agree to help right now.
well, tell you
You're a
what.
very smart man. You want to live, don't you?
Yes, and if you want to blow up the... He goes, if you want to blow up the freighter, go ahead. Be my guest.
You have another way out, don't you?
Maybe. Probably. Anyways, it was nice chatting with the dead. You know,
You
Figure.
killed him.
no, I meant you, but I mean, he was dead already by the time we... You know, he wasn't gonna make it.
That wasn't up for you to decide.
Well, we didn't have a medic on board because of your, you know, I hate drones. Droids? Whatever. You didn't like them. So he died. Because of negligence. Not on me.
I will be seeing you.
And I won't be seeing you. And then he ends the call.
I am going to sneak back out the way I came.
You just... Okay. I would need you to make another stealth roll.
And if those catch me, well, it's time. But anyways, I started blasting.
Start blasting.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Because they are aware, I'll just give you more or less a challenge, a purple dice. What the actual... No. You somehow managed to fool them into thinking you are a droid.
Beep
How?
boop.
How?
Beep boop.
You managed to... And you actually passed by the droid that they're already dragging away that keeps going pants, 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 pants.
I'm gonna go to the Imperial garrison.
Oh, from where you came?
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion on who ordered. Well, actually, I do know who did it. It was the Empire. Because I was told, if I recall correctly.
Like, oh, I want. Yeah, some Imperial guys already bought off your armor, it seemed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is chaos. I know, right? I love it so much. You make a run for it, and you need to make a quick perception roll, and I'm actually gonna make a roll on my behalf as well. Let's see.
My perception's so fucking weak.
I believe in you.
That's not too bad.
Nice. That is one success. Let's see if I can beat you with... Oh god. Start sweating. Where is it? Okay. Just roll. Oh, okay.
I think I win that.
Yeah, you would, but they do have advantage. So I will say, there's two things for this perception roll. What would Candorum usually observe first when they're moving towards a location? Do they observe people or do they observe the area?
So this is the Imperial shit, right?
This is for the Imperial Outpost, yes. I want to know first if You're the
I already
type
know
to
there's
observe
guns.
people.
I already know there's guns up top, in like the towers. I know there's 2 mooks in the front. I'm looking for cover right now. And a secondary way in if possible.
Alright. So you're looking for area. Okay. I will use that success you have to spot as you're coming from the spaceport, coming from Bleak Point. You do see what looks to be a blind spot. Because like in some structures there will be some curves where from the front they won't see it, but it's a way
Yeah.
in.
I'm gonna use that.
And since you're coming from behind, the 2 at the front won't be able to notice it, but the 1 up top would, because they have bird's eye view. They would be seeing you approaching. But you do see the blind spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and use stealth to get past that.
Alright, I will say that will have a difficulty of purple.
Okay.
Difficulty 1.
I love assassin. I love having just crazy dice.
Yeah, it's like sneak, sneak, sneak.
I don't like it much today.
Let's see if their perception's gonna take it.
If it does, I gotta start blasting.
I gotta start blasting.
So anyways, I started blasting.
Let's see. Where is it? Ooh. They don't have advantage though. You do. 3 of them. They do spot you moving, but the moment you get into the blind spot, they don't see you. So you have 3 opportunities to go straight inside. So you're gonna be within the compound of this outpost. So most likely, the moment you go in, they will spot you. Or, so there's like, you're starting to see like the area in your head. I'll also give an advantage point for this one. You know that somebody just stepped out of this particular entrance because you saw it. Like it's a jar. That's how you're able to spot it. So I'll give that advantage to you. Somebody just came out of this area.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak in then.
Alright. You do sneak in, but the moment you step in, you immediately spot, because like the moment you go in, it's kind of like a corridor that's kind of like an L, one pointing to the left, one pointing forward.
The massive L I'm about to give these stormtroopers, yeah, I know.
There's an L, a reverse L, and there's there's like 2 stormtroopers on each end. So there's 4 inside.
Are they within the same visual range of each other, or are they?
They would not. They're in opposite ends, so they're at the end, and then they would see each other when they meet in the middle.
Are they moving?
They just got to the end, so their backs are turned in this moment. But the moment they turn, they will see you.
The entrance is close to, like, the entrance into the actual outpost is close, right?
Yeah, you just came in. When you came in, it's actually on the forward L. That's where it leads to the front entrance. And then this is the curve.
So, I'm just gonna...
How do I put the reverse L like that? Like this. And this is where the reverse L is.
The massive L.
The reverse L.
I think what I'm gonna do... is I am going to wait for them to get back into the middle where they meet, and then when they turn to go back to the other end, I'm gonna sneak up on them and stab them in the neck with my knife and kill them. and then turn around really quickly and charge the other guy with a knife.
Oh shit. I see you're resorting to voodoo. Okay. So you're planning to stealth sneak up on one of them.
And murder them, yes.
The one on the left or the one forward close to the entrance?
The one closest to the entrance, because I might just dump him and then go inside.
The one with the 2 guards up front? Is that the one you wanna...
Whichever one gets me inside the building proper.
Oh, you're already inside. Like, you stepped in the blind spot? Because, like, you saw that the door was open, somebody just stepped out. Like,
Okay,
and left
then
it open. And you came in from the back, which is a blind spot.
looking for any important office-looking thing, then.
You do spot, for your advantage, at least, there's like a couple of doors. One going from the left corridor, and one up front. There's like a couple of doors. 3 doors total. So there's 1 door from going to the left, 2 doors going up front.
Which one looks like the most important door?
Which one looks like the most important door? Okay, tell you what.
Or does it have like, or does it have like office on it? I'll make a perception.
Perception roll. Let's see if you does this?
3 advantage, nothing else. Okay.
Oh shit. I mean, typical of most outposts, like especially in these like remote places, labels don't matter. It's just like they kind of own the place, so there's no need to mark it. And if you are part of the what do you call this? If you are part of the groups, there's no need for labels. Like you kind of know where things are. So okay.
I'm gonna check the door closest to me first.
Okay. Hold on. That would be the one on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. You immediately go into that door. It is open, and somebody jumps, seeing you, like, huh? And it looks to be some kind of clerk.
I'm gonna close the door behind and cover his mouth real quick.
That would be I think that's a nice. That would be a.
That'd be brawl.
Brawn, yeah, that would be a brawn roll.
Yeah, it'd be a brawl roll because it's me grabbing him.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Roll green. 1 success.
Rip. Okay.
He is just a clerk, though.
Let's see. It'll be a slightly contested roll. Let's go. Let's.
I wish I had a way to reroll my dice.
Hey, it's okay. What's this? Clerk. This will rip. Do they even have a chance at this point? Oh. I mean, they managed to make a yell like help. Then your hands over them.
I'm gonna put my knife to his throat. Where's your boss? After I release his hand. After I release my hand from his mouth.
He kind of mumbled, please don't kill me, please don't kill me.
Where is your boss?
Don't kill me, please. I just, don't please. It's panicking.
I won't kill you. Where is your boss?
He's in here.
In here.
Well, Larry here. He's actually outside.
Which door?
He's like torn. Like he's gonna get in trouble when they find out that he did tell. Like there's this. Oh shit! An accident. Did you? I don't know if you guys heard that. There was an accident that just happened in the highway. Holy shit!
Jesus.
There's a crash. Suddenly, explosions in Bleak Point Station. Holy shit! But
which door?
Where at the back? Where? Farthest in the hole. Farthest in the hole. Farthest in the
Splendid.
hole.
And I'm gonna
Far left. Far left.
bash his head against the wall and knock him out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a brawl. Poor minions.
Never mind. I'm gonna kill him.
He's sleeping forever.
Forever.
He's sleeping forever.
He's sleeping forever. He goes night night. He sleeps forever.
Oh god. Yeah, gets knocked out, and holy shit. Might be a pool of blood where he landed and it got slumped. Holy shit.
And I'm gonna leave and go right to that door, blasting any stormtrooper that attempts to stop me.
Okay, you have a surprise, because they were alerted by the shout, and they're rushing towards you. But you kind of step out, like, actually, it's like, it should have badass music in this moment in time. So, like, hold on. So you kind of just step out, guns blazing at this point?
Yeah, I'm gonna step out and start shooting at them.
And so we started blasting.
So anyways, I started blasting.
I swear to God. Oh, hold on. This is gonna work. Hold on. Okay, you start to like slow-mo putting out the guns. So they're going to trade. This is still a surprise round. So you take your first shots first.
Ooh, shots. How many are there?
Well, there are two rushing. There's two from the other side. The shouting was enough to alert the one at the far left. So there's two coming your way. The others were. It's just from the far left.
How close are they?
They're getting close to the door. Because you know the shouting came from that door, so they're kind of like checking.
Okay, so they're like, are they close to the door where I can stab one?
Stabbing, no, but they are close.
Shooting it is. Alright, I'm gonna shoot both of them, and then make my way to the far left door.
Okay, make your first shot first. I don't think you have dual unless... For this one in particular, your first shot doesn't have... they only have one challenge, which is one purple.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a boost because you're taking them by surprise. So the first shot will have a boost.
So the first shot will have two, or have a blue in it, yeah?
A purple and a blue. And then the next roll will have the purple and the blue.
One hit.
Okay.
2 advantage.
And then make another shot. There's no blue in this dice this time.
Okay.
what the actual... That's a triumph if I've ever seen one. The first shot actually hits the shoulder and kind of makes the stormtrooper stagger back. The other one, how do you make that shot? That's a triumph shot.
Is that a crit?
Yes.
That's.
That is a crit.
I have a talent. I have lethal blows.
I know. So how do you want to do this?
How does he want to die?
How do you want to make him die?
I'm gonna blast him square in the head.
Oh shit! It's just like takes a shot.
And then if I still can, as the guy got staggered back, I'm gonna run at him with my knife and try to kill him with it.
Okay, that might give you a black dice because it's already pushing your luck for this one.
I'll take it. I'll take
Okay.
it.
So it's a
I'm
purple
feeling
and a black. Let's go. The dice
I'm
gods have been
feeling
nice today. Let's do this.
One success.
I mean, it's still enough. So you try, he staggers back, you kind of rush in, lift, the knife kind of stabs to the armor, but he's still very much alive. And this close, in his panic, he moves the blaster towards your stomach and shoots. How much soak does your armor have? I think it's 1?
5.
5?
I have 5 soak overall. Yeah, I have 5 soak overall.
Okay, you're fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
Copium, I'm gonna be fine.
But since this is gonna be with a difficulty and a setback because they've been shot and stabbed. Let's go. Oh no, wrong, wrong prefix. Oh no, wrong. Well, can't help it. No one saw that. There you go. Oh shit. Threat. Oh. Okay.
I believe he missed.
No. His damage. Wait. Let me check his damage first. Damage. Range light. Oh, no, fair. This is 6. So you just take 6 damage.
Alright.
But with the 5 soak, you're only taking 1. So remove that from your. What is that? Put 1 wound, so you have 1 wound already, and then this is threat. So you basically, they leave themselves open because they shot you. This threat is you. You get an action, so I'll be giving you a boost on your next turn because they made themselves vulnerable. Like their hands are down, they're shot, they didn't even try to grab you or pin you. So they've left themselves open. You've seen like your mind immediately calculates how you can kill them in this proximity after shooting you this close. And you're annoyed. If you had your Beskar armor, this wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him right in
Okay.
the throat again.
Alright, you get a boost. You're boosted.
That is yellow, green, B. Triumph.
What the actual? What the? I'm looking at your critical, and then their wound, and their soak. They have no chance.
Yeah, it's assassin, man. Crits give me 10 damage.
How do you massacre this boy?
I'm gonna take his helmet off and then just slice his throat and just leave him coughing and gagging on his blood on the floor.
Oh, it's like. Given the commotion of the sounds of blaster rifles, pew pew pew, and all the shots, 2 guards from the other door.
They're gonna take an L, is what you're thinking.
2 of them are rushing. You do hear their footsteps. You have that advantage on you. You do hear them. They're coming. But they haven't gotten to the turn yet. You still have an opportunity to. You remember what the clerk said. Far left. You are in the left
Can I make
corridor.
it to the far left?
With coordination, with an agility roll or coordination, make a run for it.
Coordination. I have a blue on coordination as well. I love my talents.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes a run for it. like, tuk, tuk, tuk. You make a beeline towards it, and just because you took down the guards that were guarding that office, so it's like free like open. The moment you open the door, you hear shots coming from behind you, flurries of like lasers just shooting at you, but you get into the door and slam it shut.
Then I'm gonna do a shoot to the control panel to keep it locked for a little bit till they fix it.
Ooh, okay. Make that blaster shot heavy.
Yeah. Two successes and 4 advantage.
What the actual fuck? Even at it's a point blank shot. It was so good you kind of locked yourself in.
Good. I'm gonna turn around. I'm presuming this guy's in his office.
It's not a guy. It's a girl.
Worse. Fucking hate women! God damn it!
How very dare. I can't look up. Confused.
You have something in mind.
I'm sorry?
There was a Zabrak here, wasn't there?
There's a flicker of like a cocked eyebrow. Hearing your response. And what of it?
He was giving you something I have.
Okay, hold on.
You're locked in here, so I don't suggest lying.
I don't plan to. I told him I have no interest in his armor. And he left. Are you gonna kill me for not taking the armor?
No. Call off your guards.
She shrugs. Hold on. Let me just pull out the Imperial lady. She's a lady.
Basically, he's just gonna say, call off your guards, my quarrel is not with you.
Both of you, come here. Shoot up the place, and tell me you have no quarrel with me.
Only because I thought you had what I own.
Surely you don't appreciate, at least, take sentimental value on such items. Only those of the Mandalorians would give such emphasis on that.
It is mine.
Right. Well, traditions are traditions. To us, what is my assurance that you would not shoot the moment I call down my men?
I have no reason to. You don't have what I want. I have no reason to kill you.
This Zabrak apparently presented us the Beskar, at least. Told us that he's killed the Mandalorian, and now the problem found itself here. I'm not pleased with this Zabrak.
He's gonna put his blaster down, and I'm guessing she has a chair across her desk from where she's sitting.
She's standing, cause there were shootouts, so she kind of got up. I need you to roll for. I think there's an insight roll here.
I forgot what it was. Vigilant.
No, it's a willpower thing.
Skullduggery. I don't know.
Tell you what, I'll put it on a perception roll.
Alright, perception. One success, one advantage.
Ooh, hold on. You know that she's activated some sort of alarm already, and she's kind of stalling, having this conversation with you.
Would not suggest stalling. What troops you have on this station are not enough.
So many
If you have a
problems.
business proposition to go hunt this Zabrak down, willing to hear it. If not, leave me in peace, and I will leave you in peace.
There's a smile. She goes, I like how you think, Mandalorian. It's typical of a bounty hunter. Credits where it's due. I paid as instructed of the order that was given. 10,000 credits towards the man that said killed you. I'm
And
willing
yet
to-
here I stand.
I'm aware. I'll give you 5 for your trouble, and you can keep the 10. You can take it off the Zabrak's dead body.
You want proof of demise?
Of course. I want his head for the troubles, having you killed my men over some traditional garb.
It'd be like if someone stole your rank patches, ma'am.
Of course. My apologies for not understanding your ways. But yes.
Not many do.
But I know well enough. 5,000's quite a lot, but you can go with.
Of course. I do want to hear you call your men down before I accept this deal, though.
She lowers her finger towards the table, makes a soft press, and then she goes, if the tension is over, please lower the music volume. Okay, yeah, it's lowered. It's lowered. It's lowered. Hold on. Actually, I can swap it now. Because the fight's done. Let's go.
I killed 2 stormtroopers and I get away with this.
What? I know, right?
I'm so suave.
There's a shrug. He goes, let this one go. Let him walk. Now. And you don't hear commotions in the door now, trying to break through. There's silence. I've called them
Well.
off.
Then I accept your deal. 5,000 for the head.
Yes.
Good.
You may go now. Mandalorian.
I'm guessing they fixed the door and they were about to enter.
They basically got a bolt cutter and just like.
So as they open the door, I'm just gonna walk past them.
You see that, like, kind of like they have the twitchy fingers because like you kind of just killed one of their own.
2 of their own.
Yeah. Oh, 2 of their own. Sorry. Killed 2. Well, it's 3 if you're gonna count the guy with a smashed head.
That'll be fine. It's just a minor concussion. It'll be alright.
Yeah, he'll just gonna sleep. Just gonna sleep for a bit. So yeah, you start to walk. You kind of try to make your way towards. Actually, how do you find the Zabrak?
I'm gonna call him up.
Comlink is dead.
If you can hear this, why don't we have a good old-fashioned duel? Best man wins.
No response.
Alright. I will find you. And you will not see it coming. And then I'm gonna make my way to the spaceport.
Okay. You head back to Bleak Point.
Yeah.
As you make your way towards Bleak Point, there's like a heightened alertness around because one of the droids got shot, a security droid. So they kind of have like a more erratic pace as they're like moving a lot more faster. They're scanning around for movement.
Can I see the ship in the hangar from the gate?
You can. For a cinematic scene, you actually see that it's already running. It's starting to take off.
I'm gonna sprint.
There's thruster. Oh, okay. There's a lot more. There's a lot more folks. Because there's a lot more hyper-aware droids. I'm gonna need you to roll a red with your coordination roll, and a purple. So purple red.
Okay.
I believe.
Can I make the run that they did in Band of Brothers? Let's say.
Yes. There's gonna be like shots behind him, like.
You know the one I'm talking about? When he ran past all the Germans, jumped the wall, talked to the guys behind the wall, then ran past the Germans again.
Oh god. Was this season 1 or season 2?
I think it was season 1.
Oh, okay.
It was when they were at Bastogne.
Oh god.
2 successes!
What the
still.
actual fuck? It's just like driven by your sense of obligation to take.
Driven by fucking hate!
Starts making a run for it. And it's just gonna be epic as you just kind of you see the droids kind of do their usual spiel of like, greetings. How may I permitless? Like they all start to ping the permitless code as they're trying to stop you. But you're just a trespasser at this point, and they're just trying to get to you. But you're running a lot faster than these droids. It's just like it's making a sprint across this open space towards the hangar. You see the thrusters as it's starting to elevate and starting to make its way to slightly lift. You see, it's slowly starting to take a lift off. Can you what?
Is there a control for the hangar doors to close?
Yes.
Can I shoot them?
Tell you what, roll for perception real quick, and then perception first. See if you spot that button. Oh, you do. you spot the shiny red button.
Alright, I'm shooting it.
Okay. Start blasting. And you just hear the droids behind you start to whir.
Yes!
What the actual fuck? That's 3 triumphs today, people. Let it be known in episode 1, Kandarin Fett doing the impossible, taking down 2 stormtroopers, knocking a guy out, and now shooting a freaking red button to close the hangar.
I just dabbed IRL on that one. Holy shit! I
Let's go.
dabbed.
Let's go. You take a shot, and I just want to know what do you call this? The what do you call this? The Are you standing outside or you go inside the hangar then make that shot?
I go inside the hangar and make
Okay.
that shot.
Yeah, you go in, stretch your arm, take that shot, Dougs. And there's like this explosion as you immediately hear like a shutdown, and you just see the droids start to pull out their weapons, start to make their shots, but the hangar doors are blocking it for you. And now this ship's like stuck hovering. And it goes Dougs. And you see
Good.
the butt part of it. It's like he's trying, like it's a trying to maneuver as the butt end kind of raises towards the gate, the blockage, and it kind of crumples a bit, and there's a dent on the hangar door.
Is he landing it?
No, he was supposed to push back, but seeing as the door closed, he tried to make a turn, and it just grazed it. So there's like sparks flying from that collision of the door and the gate, like the booty did what? It dented the hangar gate, and it kind of crumpled a bit.
Yeah, it's probably very dark in here.
Yes, it is bleak, and it's constantly dusk.
It's probably very dark in here. Can't see anything.
I mean, the thrusters. You do see the thrusters.
Yeah. Gonna go back on the comm link one more time. Come out and face your fucking judgment.
And it's like, fuck.
You lose. You've pissed off the Imperials. I have a job to do.
Well, just another day for me. And you see him do the crazy, because it's like, what would Mark do in this situation?
He's trying to shoot me with a ship is what he was trying to do.
No, because he needs to be manually taking down the turret. Here's what he's gonna do.
He's gonna try and run me over with it. He's gonna try and do some Halo fucking roadkill tactics.
Please dodge with 2 purple and 1 black, as there's like a forced landing towards where you're at.
What's that dodge gonna be? Athletics or
Coordination. You're trying to jump out of the way. This is coordination, man. So there's 2 purple and a black.
Green, green, blue, or green, 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 blue, purple, purple, black.
I believe.
How do I succeed on these things, man? How do I do it?
Oh,
Holy shit.
there is threat though. That's good. Wow.
There is, but I don't die instantly for being crushed.
Yeah, I know. It's like you just see him like do the craziest shit and start like he just makes a sudden drop of the ship, like lowering the thrusters at the back for it to like slam down to where he assumed you'd be, and it's just narrowly missing it. But the debris that smashes into like the ship and the freight, like there's gonna be clear destruction. There's stuff flying out as you kind of jump out of the way. One of the shards and the debris nick your leg. And given that you're having padded armor, it actually cuts through your armor. So I will say there's a threat on your armor. Particularly in that move. No injuries though. It's just your armor is currently vulnerable.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, well, did he land the ship, like forcefully land it?
Yeah. When he landed it, it's like it crashed, so there's a part of it that's already touching the floor.
So he's fucked it.
Yes.
I'm gonna wait for the doors to open because he's. I'm gonna taunt them. Just gonna go. You missed.
In the
Come on
comlink,
out. Yeah, come on out.
he goes, so, how many bullets, like, he goes to the comlink, how many bullets does it take to break Beskar?
If you're wearing it, you're dead. You have a way to get out of this. Just drop it out the back, and we can still go our separate ways. If not, you're dead.
You're really gonna let me walk out after everything I've done?
You said it's just business. This is not this is malice for you stealing armor. If you
Well-
just drop it at the back, I will leave you alone.
You just told me the Imperial's out to get me.
As a way to get you to come out and drop the armor. If you think that I want to kill you, you're dead wrong.
You said you would. At some point.
I said I would if you didn't drop the armor, which you haven't done yet.
I don't trust you that the moment I drop this, you're gonna let me live.
You won't know until you try now, do you?
Not a good chance. And then, like, you start to hear sounds on the comlink of him just unloading. And it, like, almost like unloading like a blaster pistol. Something close by. And it's like hitting something hard.
You're not going to break it that way.
Oh, how do you break it?
Not going to tell you.
Would the cryogenic freezer work?
No. Nothing you have on that ship will work.
Oh, thank you for that hydrate, guys. Wow, you guys are making me hydrate. Here my armor, demand, don't demand.
It's my fucking armor. Give it to me now.
You just seem...
Open the back door, or I'm coming through the cockpit.
And then it starts... And then you hear the sounds of like... And it's like... And then like the butt part like kind of hangs a bit because like it got damaged. So it kind of stutters before it opens up.
I'm gonna walk in.
You see in like the graded hallway heading towards the cockpit, way deep in, you see the shadowy mass of Genta wearing a cloak.
Throw it across the hall.
You see that he's like struggling to hold the armor because it's kind of heavy. How about you come here? Come close. Get it.
I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
Okay, this is gonna be with okay, so you're fighting him to difficulty.
2 difficulties and 2 purples.
Yes, super.
This is where I triumph.
I swear to fucking. No, I'm
2
gonna try.
purples.
I'll see if I can do a coordinate for this one. Please. Oh
2
god.
successes.
Oh god. How does he have good coordinate? Please tell me he has good coordinate. Please.
I think he only has 2.
Ugh. No. I wanna cry. I'm just gonna, okay. As a reflex, he's gonna use the best card to try to block it.
If
Oh,
you
no.
can.
Oh no.
Oh, you didn't roll it right.
Oh
you can
come
still
on!
get 2 successes.
Come on! Space!
No.
Okay,
No.
the blaster, like he tries to lift it, But what happens is, since you're aiming for the face, it kind of nicks his face, like it kind of blasts off like a part of his cheek, and it's starting to bleed. It's like, ah, fuck! And you hear the thunk of the Beskar.
Next one is a lethal one. Throw it over here. I have a stim pack. I'll give it to you.
Look, this is heavy. I can't just throw it.
Then walk up to me and drop it.
Look, well, how about we meet halfway? Take 1-2 steps at a time. We meet in the middle.
Yes.
And like his cheeks is bleeding now. It's
You
like
better hurry.
there's the from the red skin and the black streaks. There's also bloody streaks going down. It starts to drag.
Literally,
Zzz.
all I'm gonna say is, you better hurry. You
One
may
step
bleed
at a time. One step at a
out.
time.
Yes.
1,
1,
2,
2.
3. And it's like you guys start getting closer and closer until you guys are just like 4 steps away from each other.
Good. I'm gonna go for the grab for it then.
Like you can tell, like there's like the urge to pull out his gun, but then he lets go.
You saw the money they gave you?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Hand it to me. Hand it to me.
What? I worked hard on this. You know how hard it was to bluff and piss you off? I was taking big risks there.
They're expecting proof of demise. And your money is proof of demise. I will wire you funds. I'll wire you 3,000.
You
That
know
was my
the
reward.
Imperials are not gonna ask for credits for evidence. It's usually a body part.
Do you want me to chop off a finger?
What body part did they ask?
They want your head.
It's just like, fuck it, eh? Look. How about we just, we need this ship repaired before we fly anywhere. Let's just keep our heads low, avoid any trouble, and I'll hold the money.
Have you run?
I won't run. I can't run. I need this ship to run, and it can't run. We need to find something to fix it.
Alright. I will trust you this last time. If you betray me this time, your head is going to the Imperials.
Look. It was nothing personal. I just needed to show your armor. They're not gonna believe me if, I said I killed Amando and I didn't want to take any of your body parts. So I thought, what was the most treasured thing that Amandos would have? Their armor. You know how hard it was to lug around that thing after taking it off you?
I'm just gonna pick it up with ease. I can't imagine how hard it would be.
It's like, show off.
So what I will say is, you repair the ship, and with your newfound wealth for killing me,
Oh, alright.
get me my own ship and we go our separate ways.
It's gonna need a lot of stealing to even. But since you kept me alive, I guess I owe you one.
You do.
Right. Fine. For now,
Our next course of action.
Yeah.
Our next course of action is to get rid of that Imperial outpost.
Get rid of. It's gonna be tough. Because they technically own all the droids here. They own this spot.
Yeah. Well, those droids are not very smart now, are they? I literally stood right next to the ship after getting in.
And look, about Yosef, he was dying. By the time we landed, he was already dead.
Yeah.
I wanted to put it out there. I didn't try to kill him. I thought it would, it would be bad if it kept him when he's already dead. So I just put him out there with you. Thought you could use the company.
Did you honestly think you killed me?
No. I just figured you could walk away and live a quiet life. And
No.
wasn't expecting you to survive because like you literally had no pulse. Maybe I was reading it wrong. Anyways,
Yes.
the droids that you're saying are stupid, we need one of them to fix the ship.
Yeah, I'll start looking around.
Right.
I'm actually gonna do something interesting.
Oh, what is that?
I'm gonna calm that Imperial chick. Interesting.
Oh, what is? You're gonna call?
I'm gonna calm
Calling?
her.
Oh, you didn't get a number from her.
Oh.
She just basically allowed you to walk off.
Alright. Never mind then. I'm gonna go put my armor on.
Alright. So, given that Logan hasn't returned yet, there was like an internet issue.
Mm-hmm.
I think this setup would be a good segue to just pause the episode for now.
Yeah.
And we can still do the flashbacks, but for now, because like there's supposed to be a scene with PD, but they had an internet issue, so we're gonna pause it for now. So I hope everybody had a fun 2.5 hours. We were supposed to do like a 3-hour run, but we're short half hour. But at least we got Candy to meet up with the Zavrak and Genta. And you didn't kill Genta, holy shit. I thought you were gonna kill him. But
No.
hold on. Somebody redeemed Vicious Flattery. Sorry, I only got to it now. Real quick. So we're just gonna freeze frame. Vicious Flattery, let me see if I can procure some kind of flattery to get to know you first. Squint. Well, oh, that's a cute mug. Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm a cat mom, and I have a bias for cats. Oh, thank you for the cheer! Ooh, that's good cheer. How many bits to get out the ad blurb? Loved it, ma. Oh, thank you. Alright, so for Speedy as a cat, I have a bias for all the cats. I have 4 cat overlords, and I think it'd make for a great cat overlord, or overlady, or overperson. Either way, you're gonna rule the world. I believe that. And they have such adorable art. Holy shit. Hellos. Oh, they. Okay, overlord then. You will make a great overlord. I believe in that. And I hope you continue to do the things you love. I think you're gonna be great. By the way, I'm doing it right now, Zen. I'm on it. Don't worry, Zen. Yeah, we'll make a great cat overlord. I would probably serve you, like I do most of my cats, because I have a bias for cats. And whatever it is that you're working on, whatever progress you're making, keep going for it. You're loved by the dead mother. I give you all the pets, if you'd allow it, because I know cats don't like their pets, but I was so touchy. But yes, all loves. Alright, so we're gonna end the episode right here. Lord is gender neutral, but that's my Fire Emblem bias. Yes, everyone's a lord. You're a lord. You're a lord. Everyone's a lord. But the overlord is Speedy as Cat. So I'm gonna roll a d4. How much emotional damage? Take 3 flattery damage. But yes, we will end the session today. I hope you guys enjoyed the initial intro. We're gonna pause here with a broken ship. Kandaron Fett with I want a casualty count on Kandaron Fett, not gonna lie. I want to put a death count.
1 droid, 2 stormtroopers, possibly 1 Imperial clerk who got his fucking head beat against a
Yeah.
wall, and 1 Zabrak.
I know, one Zabrak with his cheek blown off. What the fuck? Carnage and PD1 actually took down an arm of took down an arm of a merchant drone. A droid. I can feel it. Like the moment you guys come together, it's just gonna be chaos. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in on this episode. And again, thank you, Seth, for hanging out, and thank you for providing the stories today. What will happen to the droid and the Mandalorian as the Mandalorian plots to destroy an Imperial outpost in this Myling colony? Tune in to next Wednesday, same time, same place. Hope to see you guys in the next run. And thank you. I'd like to give a few thanks. Echo9821 for following, Dr. Rockface, Speedy is a cat, and for those bits, those 100 bits, Tuscan bits, the Tuscans appreciate.
Tuscan bits.
The Tuscan bits. Ooh, Onyx Pathazon. Okay, so let's go raid somebody. Trying to find somebody that's related to Star Wars.
A lot of those right now.
Yes. Ooh! Let's go. Let's raid Juggernaut. Oh, I haven't raided them in a while. Let's go. They're playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Let's go. Let's give them some love. But yes. Thank you and take care. And bye bye.
Can't believe you thought I was gonna kill people, man. What the fuck?